Hey guys, here to talk about the David Chauvin case, or what we would say George Floyd case, and rather, and kind of express my opinions and my thoughts on the actual matter of on how this case is different from most other cases I would see that's been going on. What we've noticed here, or what we have at least seen, is that this case has become very highly political. I don't see where this case is like a normal case where it's not political and there's not like any type of political opinions coming in forth for the case at hand. I may believe that the right way to do this is to immediately have the case not be political and only go off of what is right and wrong and what the actual evidence and everything is presented to us. But it's not been doing that. I guess there's also a fear for the jury as well, because in this case, say for instance the jury does not necessarily say Chauvin is guilty, but he's more wrong innocent. You would definitely have like BLM and maybe potentially Atifa. I don't know. Maybe Atifa won't have to do anything with this, but BLM would definitely be one of the higher ones that would be doing this. Is because, they would dox these people, try to go to their houses, hurt them, kill them, or all the above, because Chauvin was elected innocent, and of course the jury could be in a state of fear or whatever, because that would be the case of them doing it. And this is a part of the reason why the case has also become political, where news outlets are also using, or media rather, is using this case as more of a political front and trying to say all these political things, or blowing it completely overboard against certain stuff. And that's a problem that I don't like. Another thing I do not like about this case as well is that the parents or family immediately awarded them a lot of money. I think it was $20 million. I could be wrong. For the amount for the death of their son, which I don't like that either. I'd rather them receive the money after the case has been proven either right or wrong of that situation. I don't want people just automatically awarded money just because of a certain case or any other type of field. I think that's very highly political. I also think that's wrong. Not everything is black and white, and not everything is going to be seen as like as somebody is immediately guilty. What we have a problem in this country is that we have guilty until proven innocent, and that's a problem that I don't like. I want innocent until proven guilty, so that way that person's life is not immediately destroyed. However, in this case, unfortunately, George Floyd was killed on the street, or rather just killed outright, so he hasn't been able to appear to his case due to that tragedy. But we should come into this case with open minds and not have our political bias. I also think the whole country in general has their own opinions on it. And he does have some methamphetamines in it, and in him, and the fact that could be a potential cause of his death, that I do not know. I'm not a medical professional, so do not come to me for that type of thing. But that's also a cause of death that could have been a cause of his death. Now, in my personal opinion, I do believe that I think Chauvin is the guy that killed George Floyd. That's just my opinion. However, other evidence could be proven otherwise. I don't believe you're supposed to be standing on guys' neck for that extended period of time. Is a bit outrageous. He was already contained. He just need to be lifted up, be put in the back of a police car, and you're good. There was no necessarily reason for him to be on the back of his neck for that long, but that's my personal opinion. However, I'm not going to try to have my own personal opinion sway the fact that there could be other lying factors that could be the cause of his death. And this is something that a lot of people should be thinking about. Anybody that is using this for political gain, or anybody that's doing it politically, you should really rethink the way you're doing things, or the way how you do it, because this is not how this is supposed to go. This is not how any court case is supposed to go. I don't think personally any court case should be politicized at all. I also don't think that any court case or any case in that matter should be publicized at all. I think most cases should be private, and the reason why I think this is because it can have the way to manipulate or persuade people of one specific thing, rather than being private and having it open to and having everybody come in with an open mind and rightfully getting justice for that said person. If you have everybody manipulated or have people have a think a certain way, that means that case could be easily as misguided, wrongly accused, and we don't want something like that to happen. We don't want wrongly accused people going to jail for no reason because there's a certain mindset set in place to where oh well, this person fucking did it. Well, I already know that's my belief. But I mean, you're supposed to go into this court case open mind, hear both sides of the story, and then come up with your own conclusion on what you actually think is right or wrong. And that's the way I think everybody should be tackling this issue. Unfortunately, this is not how it is. Of course, the media is going to spin it to fit their own narrative because the media is a bunch of evil pricks, and I wouldn't ever listen to them ever because they're not reliable whatsoever. But that's my personal opinion on it, guys. If you have any questions, or not questions, but any concerns or comments, to leave a comment down below. I like to hear you guys what you think about this actual case and the issues that are popping up. I know one thing for sure. If there is one thing that will probably end up happening is if he is labeled as innocent or whatever, there will most likely be more riots, which is absurd. To the people that that may actually end up doing this and cause more riots to this case if he is proven innocent, I hope you don't see the light of day again. And I hope your life is also, I hope you have the same type of trial that he would have, so that way you can understand on how unfair you are being. There's no reason for violence. There's no reason to go up in arms over something like this. It shouldn't have been publicized in the first place, and this shouldn't have been gone down the way it has been. It shouldn't have been politicized at all. So if anybody thinks that should have been politicized or the way it has been, is just I don't know what's wrong with you. You need to get help, and we need to make sure that all trials go the right way, and we can get the correct things going. Anyways, enough of my rambling. I'll see you guys later, and hopefully we all have a good trial.